Hi everybody, take a look at these two sentences. Do they look okay to you? Well, if you can't see anything wrong with them, you should watch this lesson. Welcome back to English for Professionals. I'm Derek and I'm here with another short lesson for you busy people. Before we get started, just a quick reminder to subscribe to my channel. Hit the red button and click on the little bell, and don't forget to join my email list. Every 2 weeks I send out my free vocabulary email with additional business English, words in the news and everyday English for you to learn. So check it out, the link is in the description below. And now let's get started with the lesson. Some English learners make mistakes when they need to use words like who, which, that, whose or where in the middle of a sentence. And that's what I'm going to help you with in this lesson. There'll also be a quiz to test what you've learned, so make sure you watch to the end. So let's start with who and that. We use who and that to refer to people. Take a look at these two examples. In these examples, we can use either who or that. However, there are some sentences where we can only use who. When we are giving extra information about the person, we can only use who. We cannot use that. Take a look at these examples. Great, so we've looked at who and that. Now let's take a look at which and that. We use which and that to refer to things. Take a look at these examples. In these sentences, we can use either which or that, but that is more common in spoken English. However, there are some sentences where we can only use which. When we are giving extra information about the thing, we can only use which. We cannot use that. Take a look at these examples. Now let's have a look at two important tips. First one is we never use what in sentences like these. And the second tip is we use who, that and which instead of he, she, they or it, so we can't say sentences like this. Excellent, now let's move on to the next word, whose. We use whose instead of his, her or their. Take a look at these examples. And what's the difference between who and whose? Take a look at these examples. Great, and the last word we're going to look at is where. We use where to refer to places. Take a look at these examples. Great, now it's time to test what you've learned with our quiz. We have 6 sentences. Each one has a missing word. You have 3 options, only one is correct, and you just have 3 seconds for each sentence. Are you ready? Let's try it. So that brings us to the end of another lesson. I hope you found it helpful and I hope you did well on the quiz. If you liked the lesson, hit the like button and share with your friends and colleagues. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already, and don't forget to join my email list. Every 2 weeks I send out my free vocabulary email with additional business English, words from the news and everyday English for you to learn. Check it out, the link is in the description below. Thanks a lot for watching and see you soon.